Childhood obesity is a national epidemic, and some parents are opting for an extreme solution to get their kids' weight under control, sending their children to a boarding school in North Carolina. It's a kind of, dieting boot camp where kids learn to count calories and learn how to take control of their lives and bodies. ABC's Juju Chang has a story.
Weight loss is the core curriculum here at Wellspring Academy. For some kids, like Michael and Sydney, this school is literally a last and sometimes life-saving resort.
Seatbelts. And seatbelts became a problem.
Within like a span of an hour, I need to eat like a day's worth of calories, for sure.
Wellspring believes the solution lies as much in a kid's mind as in their metabolism, but it's an uphill climb. When 16-year-old Michael Schlesinger arrived 9 months ago, he looked like this.
How much did you weigh at that point?
428.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
He says the first week felt like torture.
My shin splints where it would hurt to walk, and it was tough. But the first time I ever got on the scale, after my first week here, I lost 15 pounds.
You lost 15 pounds in a week?
That's what made me want to keep going, is seeing the numbers on the scale keep going down.
Where are you now?
269.
My bunk is this little disaster zone.
Sydney Applebaum weighed 211 pounds on her first day at Wellspring. That was 67 pounds and 9 months ago, but she still sees a 200-pound girl staring back at her.
I see places for improvement immediately, and it's not really until I consciously make myself think about it that I can start to somewhat point out positive things. At meals, sometimes I'll poke my thighs because I get I'm very aware of all of the weight. And so it's hard to shake that feeling.
Right. So once again, it's easier to shed it physically, but harder to shed it in your mind.
Absolutely.
For Sydney, the therapy over months and months is what the school hopes will turn it all around. Rules here are super strict. No TV except in the gym. Only 2 10-minute phone calls home per week, and absolutely no food outside the dining hall.
Why is everything so tightly controlled?
We're trying to teach our kids to gain the control of wanting and desiring that amount of structure.
Heather Richardson is the clinical director.
We are working at nurturing what we call a healthy obsession.
The whole package costs $50,000 for an academic year. Some come for half the time, but even then, it's a hefty bill.
It's expensive.
A recent study showed that it cost $153,000 over a period of a lifetime to be obese, in lost wages and medical expenses. So if we look at that number, and then $6,000 a month seems a little bit more reasonable.
Was it easy for your parents to pay for this?
Not whatsoever.
How'd they do it?
I don't even know to this day, but it got done, and you know what? In my opinion, it was worth every penny.
For Good Morning America, Juju Chang, ABC News, Asheville, North Carolina.